Hey, it's Todd, Red River Tactical and Outdoors. Today we're going to be looking at a new gun that I have, and it is the Canik TP9SF. I'm going to be showing some shooting that I'm doing with it, and I'm going to go over the gun, give you a brief overview of what I think about it. First off, we're going to look at some specs. I've got it right here. The barrel length is 4.47. It's very similar to the Glock 17 or the Smith & Wesson new M&P 2.0. It's got fixed 3-dot sights on it, but it's got a line on the back of the sights. You can see how black the rear sights out, but it's a standard 3-dot with that line. 28 ounces, so it's about 6 ounces heavier than the Glock 17, about 4 ounces heavier than the Smith & Wesson M&P. It's got a Cerakoted, this slide is Cerakoted in Desert Tan. It is center fired, single action. It says it's a 5-pound crisp trigger, but I'm going to tell you that trigger is lighter than 5 pounds. That is a sweet trigger. I'll go over that in a minute. It's a 1.26 wide in the grip right here. It's overall length. The height is 5.70. The length is 7.50. It's got, we'll go over the grip here in a second. It does have a standard Picatinny rail. Alright, so what comes with the gun, we'll go over that. It comes in this box right here. As you can see, when you open the box, it comes with the gun, a holster, a Serpa type holster, the paddles up here. Comes with an extra magazine. It comes with a loader, and it comes with 2 back straps. The one that's on the gun, the one that came on the gun is the one I have on there, so I haven't tried that yet. Comes with the instruction manual, cleaning kit, a lock, and that's about it. So quite a bit of stuff right there. I picked this gun up at a local gun and pawn shop. It's Elkton Gun and Pawn. It's a local gun shop here, and they're a real good shop. Picked it up for $325. Brought it home, took it straight out of the box, ran 300 rounds to it. Cleaned it, and went out the next day, ran 300 rounds to it. It runs flawless. I promise you, this is the best gun you're going to buy for under $400. It's amazing. It's the Turkish Glock is what I'm calling it, because it's very Glock-like. It's few things are better than Glock, few things not as good as Glock. So we'll go over a few of those. First off, I'm going to go over the trigger. The trigger on this Canik TP9 is amazing. Before we do that, I'm going to show you that it is unloaded. There's the magazine. Lock slide to the rear. You can see that it is unloaded. Alright, so we're going to look at the trigger. The trigger, maybe this side's better. There's your take up on the trigger right there, and you hit that wall, and then there's that smooth, easy break. I'm going to reset it, and it resets right there. Very short, very nice, very audible. Another thing about this trigger, after you push this safety part of the trigger in, you got a smooth, large, flat surface that your finger rests against, which is extremely nice. So that trigger, better than a Glock, better than the Smith & Wesson M2.0. It's a great trigger. The grip texturing on this is a little to be desired. For me, I like an aggressive grip texture. This is not very aggressive at all, but some people find it aggressive enough, I guess. So that's up to you if you think it needs stippled. I think it needs stippled, but that's the grip texture. Let's see. Standard Picatinny rail. Like I said, it does have a striker indicator in the back. You can see that it's red right there. If you pull the trigger, that red goes away. That means you have a dead trigger. So it's got that. It does have a loaded chamber indicator up here on the top of it. So guys that need to do press checks no longer have to do press checks because the loaded chamber indicator is there. It's got a nice mag release on it. Drop-free mag design, so they drop out a lot better than the Glocks do. And that's about all external features that I can see right here on the TP9SF. We will take it apart and look at it. It takes apart just like a Glock does. Pull the trigger, press down on the two takedown levers on the side, pull the slide back till they fully depress, and then just pull the slide off. That's the internal part of the slide right there. Not a lot different than Glock, right? And then the internals of the frame, again, not a lot different than a Glock. Alright, so we're going to put it back together. Test fire. Reset. It's good. Alright, so like I said, I fired 600 rounds through this in 2 days. No malfunctions whatsoever. This thing ran flawless. You're going to see in the shooting, this is probably one of the most accurate pistols that I've shot in a long time. Weight of the gun, I think, it's a little bit heavier than the Glock and the M&P, like I said, but it's smooth, flat shooting gun. Very smooth and flat shooting. You'll see in the video, very accurate for all the way. I've shot this all the way back from 30 yards. I've shot, this is a different kind of ammo that I've shot through it. I shot Perfecta, I shot Remington, and I shot reloads. All those were full metal jackets. Hollow points, I shot Federal HST, Federal Hydroshocks, and Hornady Critical Duty. And like I said, no malfunctions. They ran flawless. So, don't think there's anything else I can say about the gun. The holster that it comes with is a surface style type holster. It has a paddle or belt attachment on the back. The gun kicks in, fits pretty good. It does have a rattle to it when you're walking around. It does have that rattle to it. So I'll be getting another holster for it. There's really nothing wrong with this if you're wearing it for the range. But no ambidextrous operation here, but I'm fine with that because I'm right-handed. But this is a Canik TP9SF. Check them out, man. If you're looking for a gun under $400, it's going to be reliable and going to be accurate, and you'll love this gun, I promise you. This is it, the Canik TP9SF. They are coming out with the Canik Elite, which is the same size as the Glock 19. It's going to have a little different sights on it, so I think it's going to be a little more pricey than what this one is. But I'm going to show you real quick up to the 17, where the sizes are very similar all the way around. And so it's very Glock 17-ish. I think that's about all I got on the Canik TP9SF. If you like this video, found it informative, please like and subscribe to the channel. Having questions or comments, drop them below. I'll get back to you on those. And again, this is Todd, Red River Tactical and Outdoors. Remind you to be safe, always be ready.